My name's Struan Wardlaw and I'm the Senior Designer at KNEKTD. So KNEKTD have been working in the super prime residential, commercial, hospitality sectors for over 15 years now. And a lot of that work is obviously in London. That's where we met the client who we were working for on this project. And so they came to us. We'd done a great job for them previously on another restaurant project in Mayfair in London. And so they knew we were reliable, and a big part of that was being able to work with Habitech, who have been such a help to us in delivering this. We ended up working quite closely with the Habitech team to decide where we were going to end up with the technology. So in terms of the Sonance hardware, the speakers ended up being installed up in the lighting trusses, so we needed to have a form factor that worked really well for that, as well as having a speaker that was, not going to compromise on the quality of the audio. So the Sonance pendant, the Pro Series were great for that. We've got subwoofers built into the seating, so we needed form factor for those to work. With regard to the network, we needed a system that was going to be bulletproof. Everything runs off the network. We've got the CCTV, we've got streaming audio for the sound system, we've got the EPOS system. Everything's working off this backbone, so we needed something that was going to be absolutely reliable. And the Ruckus hardware has done the job for us. Being an Edinburgh local, I can come in here and I can hear the feedback from my friends, from the staff that I speak to. Everyone loves this system. Everyone thinks this system is great. They had a launch event, a DJ come in from Ibiza, was very highly complimentary of the system, and that's a high bar to hit.
So my name is Declan Cashin. I work at Gardiner and Theobald. I work in a hospitality specific fit out team. So we've got a lot of high-end experience working throughout London. The brief that we got, particularly in terms of AV and audio, was to really put on a performance. So we've got truss lighting, which have hanging lights, hanging speakers, similar to what you'd see if you went to see a gig or a live music band. All of those then focus in on the kitchen. The restaurant design is to be looking in, and the focal point is that central section where you've got the chef. So that element, we really wanted something to be the wow factor, and what that ended up being was the video columns. Really impressive design. They're wraparound 360-degree view from wherever you're sitting in the restaurant. Wherever you sit, you've got that performance element that's on display at all times. So yeah, part of the design is the main chef is effectively standing in the middle of the front of house kitchen. So that becomes the focal point for all the lighting, the truss, the furniture elements, the banquettes, everything comes together into that performance, almost like a live stage. You're watching these chefs perform, and equally you've got supporting visuals, lighting and sound quality that showcases that element. Equally later in the night, and depending on the events, Duck and Waffle will have the ability to hire DJs, and you've got that central podium set up. But then you've got the hidden elements, which required a lot of coordination by the team and the designers, which everyone did really successful. So those are the hidden subwoofers that you wouldn't see underneath the flooring. They're also tied into the banquette seating, so you could be sitting there enjoying your meal without actually realising you've got a very high performance subwoofer directly below your seat. Coming through the copper tunnel, almost like a distillery. Then you have the big copper bar, and then moving your way through, you kind of open up that element of the AV where you've got the video columns, high performance speakers, the stage, the DJ unit, and it all becomes a focal point and something that I haven't seen done before.
My name's Sean Wilson. I'm the Director of KNEKTD Limited. We were appointed by Gardiner and Theobald to do the audio-visual installation and design at the Duck and Waffle in Edinburgh. So we chose Sonance pendant speakers as well as their in-ceiling speakers. We had the unique design influence with that, so we worked with the truss lighting and the pendant lighting to blend in the speakers, as well as using their subwoofers to build into banquette seating and to hide them. A unique part of the project for us were the video columns, which were these two cylindrical columns which were bespoke design. They work with the DJ software so that when the DJ plays music, the columns move automatically with them. We used Ruckus to do the Wi-Fi to cater for the number of patrons coming in. We're super pleased with the end result. It's a unique experience in Edinburgh. There's nothing like what Duck and Waffle have done in Edinburgh, and we're proud to be a part of that.